What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I'd like to welcome you to the channel. If you're new here, appreciate everyone subscribing, following along. It's kind of a wild ride right now as we try to, or as I try to rebuild the store and take care of the second store. So a lot going on. Um, if we look at yesterday, 4 sales. Today, no sales. Been pretty quiet today. Obviously, with no sales, I guess you could probably infer that, but day's still young. So 4 sales yesterday, so it's pretty good. Um, yeah, let's keep listing items. I really don't know what else to say at this point. I mean, these stores are just, they're going to do what they're going to do. You know, we're not listing a bunch in either one. We sold 2 yesterday in this store. We're listing 2 a day. Hey, that's pretty good. Um, we're up 16% on our solds, so that's good at least. Oh, organic impressions are up 2.1%. Hey, all right. I can see that number go higher. As mentioned before, it used to hover around 60-40, 45-55 in the first store. So I know I need more organic impressions to make more money so I can be rich and famous like all of you out there watching this, right? So, yeah, that's my goal. I got 3 items sitting here. I did some listings earlier. Got just a few, like I said, 3 to finish up this Pendleton. This show. It's a pretty interesting item. It's Pendleton, and it's 100% pigskin. I don't know. Someone will love it, and they'll wear it, and they'll be happy, and life will be good for them. But so just good items, A couple of good items here. What is this? A dress and a woman's like corduroy jacket. Uh, so kind of getting down there on items now. Looking at the Z rack, I only have a handful of items there. Um, handful over there I need to process. A couple items in wash, and a couple of more items to wash. So I have like some coats and stuff, and I know coats will sell any time of the year, but let's face it, if you list them in the season closest to you, people are going to search in your area. They're going to find you first. Um, Usually, you know, when you go to buy something on eBay, it's going to show people closer to you first, usually. Not always, because it does go off best match, but anyways, I try to wait a little bit longer, at least till September, to list winter stuff. But if I don't have a choice and I need to list it, then of course I will list it. But that's just kind of where we're looking at inventory wise. Do need to order some more stuff. Um, or I could go to the thrift myself. I haven't been to the thrift in a month, maybe a month. So maybe there's some cool stuff sitting there waiting for me. It's always surprising to me because when I first started out in this business, I thought, hey, we made a sale. There's no way I can keep finding items that are good. Like, it's gonna run out. And boy, I couldn't have been more wrong. I couldn't have been more wrong. Like I've mentioned, well, some of you don't know because you're new here, but I live in a smaller town, and there's only one Goodwill, and um, so I was real apprehensive that I don't know how many items we're gonna be able to pull out of the store. I figured out that between that one and another different thrift store, I could probably get 15 items a day on average. Some days more, some days less. So on average, 15. So I just kind of surprising to me how much, when I first started, how much stuff is actually out there. And then as you research more and more companies to get inventory from, you find out just how big the clothing industry is and how much used clothing and even new is just floating out there in the world. Because if you think about it, like we're coming towards the end of summer here, it's not going to be too much longer before you stop seeing shorts and that kind of tank top summer wear on the shelves, and you start to see more long sleeve shirts and sweaters and jeans. So if they can't get rid of that stuff, liquidate it, put it in their clearance, all that excess, we're talking bigger companies, obviously, multiplied by hundreds of stores, that is a lot of stuff just sitting around. So they liquidate all that. And that's how, people like myself and others are able to get it at bargain prices. But man, that's just one example of why there's so much clothing out there. I mean, I've mentioned before, literally, I could get containers delivered to my driveway full of clothing if I wanted. Now, I don't know what quality it's going to be, but you could get a semi truck full of decent quality clothing. It's just doesn't pencil out. So, anyways, that's kind of off topic a little bit, I guess. But yeah, it's just maybe I will go to the thrift store myself since I haven't been in a while. Um, and I know I can find good stuff. I know it'll sell because I sell it all the time, right? So, um, and then maybe you'll find something cool too. It's always nice when you're out there thrifting and you find something like, let's just say, a really cool Aztec print, Wrangler vintage pearl snap. Like those are cool to find, and some other brands. CC Pilsen is always cool to find, and different things like that. So yeah, just really cool to get out there and see what's out there and try to maximize your profits. Find some good deals. It's obviously garage sale season. I don't do a ton of that just because every time I go, people in my area, man, they charge. Like you'll see just, something, it's thrift store prices for some of the people. Like, how much were those jeans? $15. You're like, oh my God, really? Just because it's a pair of Wranglers or Levi's or whatever. So, anyways. All right, well, short one today. Don't really have much to say. Like I said, I appreciate everyone hanging out and checking out the videos. We're just gonna keep powering through, and very little work to do per day, and we'll just probably, beginning of August, we'll up it to 3 per day in this second store and see what happens. I don't know. All right, well, that's gonna do it for today. Appreciate you joining, and we'll see you next time. Take care.